So welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to learn a great warm-up exercise called Trills. So this is more for the intermediate guitar player. If you're just starting out and you want to learn a warm-up exercise, then I'd recommend checking out my video, The Ultimate Guitar Warm-Up for Beginners. So I'd recommend that you're slightly warmed up before trying this exercise, just so you don't strain any tendons in your hand. So I'm going to presume you know how to play hammer-ons and pull-offs. If you don't, then check out my video, how to play hammer-ons, pull-offs and slides. Okay, so there are 6 possible combinations between any 2 fingers when playing the guitar. So the first combination is your first and second finger. Then we have your first and third finger. Then we have your first and fourth finger. We also have your second and third finger. We have your second to fourth finger and the third finger to the fourth finger. So 6 possible combinations between 2 fingers. So this exercise is going to work on all 6 combinations. Okay, so we're going to start off on the 5th fret on the high E string. What we're going to do is play this note and then hammer on to the 6th fret with the second finger, then pull off, then hammer on. And we're going to try and do this for 30 seconds. You may have to re-pick several times when just starting out learning this exercise. But over time, you want to try and keep the hammer on and pull off going for at least 30 seconds. Speed is not the goal here, but just a good quality hammer on and pull off is important initially. And over time, you can then speed the exercise up if you wish. Here we go. So I'm going to play the 5th fret on the high E string. I'm going to hammer on and then pull off. And you want to try and keep that going for, as I say, at least 30 seconds. Now what you might find is when you're just starting off playing this exercise is you might be able to do 3, 4, 5 hammer-ons and pull-offs and then the sound starts to fade, so like this. So if this happens, just re-pick and keep trying. Till you've got to at least 30 seconds. But over time, once you get used to this exercise, your stamina will improve and you'll be able to keep the hammer-ons and pull-offs going for a much longer time. Once you've achieved your 30-second goal, then you can always try and break that target and take it to 45 seconds or even 1 minute. Then you're going to move on to the next combination. So the next combination was your first to third finger. So your first finger's still on the 5th fret, and then you're going to hammer on and pull off with your third finger on the 7th fret, so like this. You're going to keep that going again for at least 30 seconds. The next combination was your first to fourth finger. So your little finger would go on the 8th fret, first still stays on the 5th fret. This one may be a little bit trickier because the fourth finger, the little finger, is generally a bit weaker. So this is a really good exercise to train it. The next combination was the second to third finger. So you can place the second finger on the 6th fret. This keeps it in line with the finger per fret rule. So first finger takes care of the 5th fret, second finger takes care of the 6th fret, third finger takes care of the 7th fret, and your fourth finger takes care of the 8th fret. So then this combination is between the second and third finger. And again, try and keep that going for 30 seconds. If you start to lose the sound, feel free to re-pick the string and just keep trying it, and over time you will be able to keep the hammer and pull off going for longer. The next combination was your second to fourth finger, so that's the 6th and the 8th fret. That one might be quite difficult if you've never done it before, but just keep trying and it will improve over time. Then the last combination is your third to fourth finger. So this is the third finger on the 7th fret, little finger hammers on to the 8th fret. And again, keep that going for at least 30 seconds. So this is a great exercise. It really works the tendons and improves finger coordination. It really warms your hand up. So when I started to learn this exercise many years ago, it took a little while, but after a couple of months of practicing this exercise on a daily basis, my playing really improved. And when I was playing songs, I could just tackle them a lot easier, and the songs that I was playing just felt a lot easier to play. So if you do start to lose the sound as you hammer on and pulling off, like this, it'll be because your hammer-on isn't firm enough or the quality of your pull-off isn't good enough. But this exercise will help train that. So just remember when you're hammering on to be quite firm, and when you're pulling off to kind of pull across the string. Don't just lift it in the air because you'll lose the sound. So just kind of give it a little flick with your finger, and that will keep the sound going for a lot longer. So make sure your thumb's not too high on the back of the neck, because this will constrict your fingers. So just make sure it's center on the back of the neck to allow your fingers to stretch. Okay, so give this exercise a go. It is really a great warm-up and finger exercise. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.